Hey guys, Sin here. I wanted to start off the new year with something a little different. We decided that we would be doing these Facebook Live videos to kind of get you situated with us. It's a new feature for New Year, so on Sunday nights, either myself or Trav will be broadcasting live to everyone. So tonight I want to do a couple of things. Obviously you guys don't know a lot about me because we've kind of focused so much on Trav, so I figured I would tell you more about myself and start off with how I actually met Travis. So back in about 1998-99, my grandparents actually bought some property down in southern Utah, and it was in the middle of nowhere. There was nothing there in the town. There still is nothing there in the town. It has a post office, that's about it. And I would go down and visit, and there was nobody there. So I went on a moniker of Paranormal Sin and was really active on the message boards for Yahoo. So if you ever heard of Paranormal Sin, that's me. Where I met Travis. He was going under Grim Reaper. So we started talking, found out that he actually lived really close to my grandparents. And we actually became friends, so it's been about 18 years. And I told him I was going to show this photo. 1 second here. Just pull out this lovely photo of Trav as a teenager. So, hopefully you guys can see this okay. That's Trav and his two sisters. That's probably a couple of years before I met him actually, but it's a cute photo anyway. So one of the things we really shared in common was we were both into paranormal, and I wanted to get more into it. Didn't have a lot of people that really loved paranormal where I was. We're in Utah, so it's a 50-50 shot out here. So we became friends. We've been friends for 18 years now, and about 4 months ago, I said, take us out on a ghost hunt. I brought a bunch of friends over. The initial pictures that you see on the site from Grafton are actually from that investigation. So we went out, took people out. I had worked with groups up here, so I'm not complete novice, but I'm definitely nowhere near where Trav is. But so I've been doing this for, probably 20 years. Travis is a little bit longer than me. But we really wanted to start this and get people involved and people involved in the community. One of the other things I want to talk about tonight is something that came up earlier in the week. I had put on about a ghost hunt that was happening in the UK by another site. I think that kind of confused some people because we want the community to grow. So we will, from time to time, maybe put some other people's sites up, or if we know another event that's happening, we'll definitely let you guys know, because it's important to us not only for you to come to our events, but for you to actually support the community. So that's why you'll occasionally see something from another group come on. And plus, we're not petty. Paranormal Eye UK, Ghost Host, Week and Weird. I mean, these people, I haven't met these people, but these are people that I've followed for years. We want you guys to look at other communities. We want you guys to go out to events in your area. It keeps building community. It keeps everything. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. It keeps the community alive. So if you do see events in your area, go out, support them, support us. We want you to do that. The more people that are into us, the better chance we have of growing the community, being able to put out more products for you guys, being able to put out more stuff for you guys. So definitely support your local groups. We definitely wanted to keep supporting us. Another thing that came up this week was I posted a picture last night of let your ghost friends in because it's getting cold outside. I'm in Salt Lake. I don't think a lot of people knew that. I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah. Travis, I tell me, lives in Podunk, but he's from southern Utah. So we try to keep Salt Lake and southern Utah pretty well covered. Unfortunately, it's really cold right now. Today, I think we got up to a just above freezing, so I was very happy for that. But That's one of the things we haven't been able to be as active as we usually are because it's so cold and we want to be able to bring you guys videos. So I thought if we kind of did updates, maybe we could keep you guys a little bit more in the loop. As most of you know, Travis is a published author. He is moving to a new publisher, so we should have new books coming up soon. Super excited for that. We were hoping to get to FanX this spring. Don't know if that's going to happen. We're also looking at Scarefest in the end of September, beginning of October for those that are in Kentucky, the Midwest. So hopefully we'll get out there. We should have some more new investigations coming in March. That's what we're shooting for. So keep an eye out for those. We'll definitely do live video. We'll do pictures. We'll do regular video, audio. I apologize it's taking so long for us to get the audio done. One of the things that for us that's a hurdle obviously is that we are both working full-time. We both have families. I have 3 kids of my own, so sometimes things don't get done as quickly as we want to, and we hope you guys will have patience with us because we're trying to push out as much as we can, but we'll just keep pumping out. I did put some more videos up on the YouTube site, so if you have a second, check those out. I also did post a video from Grafton last time we were there, probably my favorite video that came out of that, and it's not something we planned, it's just Travis talking to a tourist and explaining Grafton. So if you get a chance, check that out. It's up on the site. I posted it yesterday. Also, you know, share our page. We're more than happy. If you have questions, if you have people that you think would like it, share it. Send us your questions. We're always available to answer. We get quite a few messages from you guys, and we're trying to answer them as quickly as possible. Generally, we're within 2 hours. So if you do have an emergency, there's always somebody watching. We did have a couple of people asking for investigations. If we can't do it directly, we do have teams all over the country that we are in contact with. So we want to get to you if we can, but again, we're in Utah, so it makes it difficult. If you have a problem, if you have somebody that you need to reach out to and say, hey, you know, these guys will help you, send us a message. We're more than willing to jump on the phone with them. So one of the things I also wanted to get into tonight is just a kind of an open discussion. One of the phenomenons that comes up a lot, and I haven't really seen a lot of people ask about it lately, but it came up for me personally a few months ago, are phantom phone calls. Now, I had an uncle who died when I was 11, and my aunt, who had lived in her house for forever, she would get phone calls every couple of months, and there was nobody on the line. It was just static. Couldn't figure it out. Well, when his wife got really sick, they started to get increase in phone calls of the same, just static on the line, nobody there. Every once in a while she could hear a voice in the background, but nothing where it was concrete, yeah, this could be my uncle. But for her, she felt that this was him contacting her. And they really started to increase when his wife got sick, so that kind of lent some credence to what she was experiencing. So now I know when major events happen, like we had 9/11, we've had train accidents, all of these, there come stories of these people that will get phone calls from their loved ones. Sometimes they'll see the number, sometimes they won't, sometimes they hear their voice, sometimes it's just static. A couple of them I want to go over now. I'm a big reader. Dean Koontz is one of my favorites, and he actually had the same phantom phone call experience. So he was in his house one day, and his phone rang, and there was a woman on the line, and it just said to be careful. So that, he didn't take that into consideration very much. Went and saw his father, who had Alzheimer's, and he was living in an assisted living home. Somehow his father had gotten a hold of a knife, and he sharpened that knife to a deadly razor. And then he proceeded to attack Koontz. Now, when the police came, Koontz had been able to wrestle the knife away from his father. Unfortunately, the police thought that he was attacking his father. So at that point, the police were yelling at him to drop it, and when they decided to tell him to drop it, was at that point that Koontz actually remembered this phone call. It was almost like a premonition that this was what he needed to be careful of. And so sorry guys, that's the lab. So he went ahead and, oh, hold on one second guys, sorry.